I don't know about you, but I'm a city witch. And I know in a lot of witch circles and Wiccan circles, everyone talks about the Wheel of the Year and they're celebrating solstice and Beltane and Halloween. And we're coming up right now on Lughnasadh, which some people call Lammas. And I am not an agricultural witch, so it's hard for me to tap into that energy based on what I do in my everyday. So I thought it'd be fun to talk about how to tap into this Lughnasadh energy and tell you what it's about. First of all, this celebration is all about the first harvest of the year. In agricultural world, this is the early harvest, the first time you're getting the early wheat, and it looks like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. I kind of read that, but really what it is this is hot days. This is the dog days of summer. And it's a powerful time, not only in the cycle of the year, but we're coming up on some other astrological influences that, like, a Sirius rising is coming up as well. So we're tapping into this first harvest and this powerful time, hot time for a lot of us folks, especially here in the U.S. in this part of the year. So what do we do with it? If you're a city witch like me, what do you do with this energy? What do you do with this first harvest? And what does it even mean for us in this hot summer days? Well, what it means for us is that we can tap into the energy of abundance. We can tap into the energy of taking notice, honoring, and putting more intent into the projects we have in front of us. For some of us, logistically right now, the federal unemployment has run out. And maybe some of you are looking for jobs or worried about what's going to happen when you go back to work. There's a lot of shifting going on right now, so it's a good time to tap into all that energy. And it doesn't matter that it's confusing energy. It doesn't matter that it's energy that you're unsure of or you don't like. There's a ton of energy, and what a good witch does is they grab onto that energy and make it work for them. It's hard to grab onto prosperity energy when you're in a place of lack. So what do you do when you have no prosperity around you and you want to generate prosperity? Well, you look at the energy around you and take a new perspective on it. How can I use that energy of lack to propel me into a place of abundance and prosperity financially? It's a big ask, isn't it? So that's why I use the Coventry Magic Oracle on that one. Or maybe, just kind of take a minute and say, okay, what am I lacking in? And it's a time of chaos. So how can I grab this energy and use it for my own gain? And sometimes what you do is you create an energetic filter. I'm going to just pull this energy in. Like when they generate energy at the, where they generate energy, I lost the word, at the stations, they could use coal, they could use wind, it doesn't matter how it's being generated, it's just there. So then they have to simplify that energy and send it through the lines, and then it gets simplified again and again and again, and then now you can work your toaster. So if we look at the fact that there's just a jack ton of energy out there, and now let's grab onto it, and then let's take it from that power station of so much energy, and then bring it down to where you can use it in your day-to-day and power up your magic. And it's very simple. Intent. So you get in there, you get into the meditation, you see all the energy rolling around you, maybe you feel it, and you start grounding it. Grounding exercises are there for a reason, so you can take all of this energy your psyche and your emotions and your spirit is creating, and we know that when we're really upset, we even start to vibrate. And if you ground it, and so kind of think of yourself as a lightning rod going down into the earth, there's so many meditations you can do on that. But just even if you just stomp your feet, put your hands on your hips, and just let all of that excess energy just flow right into the ground, just let it sink into the ground and release yourself of anything excess, then you can get into pinpointing what you actually have and what you actually need. So I'm going to pull some Coventry Magic Oracle cards today to talk about how to take a new perspective on all this energy that's around you, all this chaos that's around you, and use it to be your own magical harvester. So I've been shuffling these cards. I shuffle them a little more. It's hard to shuffle without a table. And I'm going to cut them into 3 piles. 1, 2, and 3. So this is what you can heal. Use all the energy around you to heal. Oh, look at Cleo May. This one is what you can use to clear. Oh, Witch's Purse. Oh, look, we're talking about abundance. And this last one is what's in your blind spot. Spiritual cleansing. Nice. This is a really nice setup. So what do you need to heal? Let's look at this Cleo May. And we're talking about prosperity and money here. For prosperity. You want it? With Cleo May attitude, you got it. So what this is telling you, what you need to heal on this one is that you need to set your intent. Decide what it is you really want. The healing message is when you start with personal power, dis-ease has no root. So again, get power. My intent. Get excited about what you want. If you can't get excited about what you're doing magic around, you're not going to manifest a lot. So you got to get really excited about it. And fear counts. I'm in the middle of manifesting some things and I'm flipping afraid. I'm terrified. I sit down and I'm like, ooh, no, forget it. It's too big. I don't want it. And then I know, okay, what? No, it's the right size. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Now this was what needs to be cleared. Now we look at this on the clearing message and it says, it's okay to hire a house cleaner, including your spiritual house. Use those outside resources to take care of your blind side. Since we're talking about prosperity, I also want to read the prosperity message. A witch's purse is never empty. Dig a little deeper and you will find unlimited gold. And that's the power of this candle on witch's purse. So the clearing is get some help. Don't do this alone. You might have to put out a couple of bucks to do it, but that's kind of like you spend a few dollars to make a few dollars. But also don't be cheap. Don't cheap your idea. Don't cheap your whole intent. Be big and expansive and amazing. You know, scare yourself a little bit like I've been doing. Now this is what's in your blind spot. So let's read what this message about money and spiritual cleansing. Cleanse away the bad mojo that has been hanging around your money. I love this is the whole message of really clearing that idea that I am in chaos and I am a victim to what's going on in the world right now, and step into, like Cleo May is 100%. She is the queen bitch. She is the one who's going to take control of whatever situation. Witch's purse, you have unlimited resources. The universe is unlimited. Tap into that unlimited resources. And really, let's take time to clear the fear. Get rid of it at this point. It's time. We have to coexist with COVID at this time. So coexist in your own life and figure out how you can take your own power, step forward with confidence and with your own boundaries and limits that you choose, and redefine what this next season is going to be about for you. And that's the energy of Lughnasadh. If you think about it, it's because they're saying, I'm going to do this first harvest and I'm going to celebrate this first step into my abundance. It's all about celebration right now, and that happens on August 1st. And just celebrate. Time to celebrate. You're not going to have a really big COVID party right now. You might just have your own little celebration, but take some time and honor yourself and all the hard work you've put in and all the things you're manifesting, because you are worth every little minute of it. And don't cheap your energy. Go big and go bold. This is Jackie saying keep it magic. You guys having a great weekend, because it's going to be a magical one and it's going to be hot. So drink a lot of water.